So, how are we starting this?
We start this in a police station. Uh, Tower, I think, is now a constable compared to Maxie's private or officer or whatever the lowest rank in the police force is.
I'll Google it in case you need a note. Ah!
I just don't know about the police.
Uh, okay, so I think the lowest rank is just an officer.
Something, fuck the feds.
Yeah, kind of fuck the feds. So yeah,
Oh,
Maxie, you're an officer. Tower, due to your bravery in a recent mammoth attack on the city, you've earned your promotion up to sergeant. Constable? Sergeant. Let's go for constable. It sounds more policey.
hang on, let
Um,
me just give you the link in case you need it.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say next. What have Maxie and Tower sort of been up to with their own lives in the past sort of month or two?
Tower finally lives in a place and is
Uh,
no longer just a homeless traveller.
Good. I'm glad Tower has a house or room.
He has a room in a thing, question mark.
Thank you, Snods.
you're welcome.
His tower lives in a shared house. He does not do much other than work and rest. He takes all the overtime he can, and he does all he can to make money and stay out of trouble.
Okay. That was not what I was expecting from Tower, especially the staying out of trouble bit.
Yeah.
What's Maxie been up to in the last couple of months?
Well, ever since everything's happened, she's decided to turn her life around, and that first starts with her just trying to get her juice business off of the ground. Because why scam people when you can just get money off of them liking what you can actually do in life? However, it turns out it actually is very expensive, surprisingly, to have a business. So right now she's just doing officer work, but she's fine with just selling the occasional juice bottle every now and then to those who might want it. And so she just lives in a fairly decent apartment, doing the in and here job and just occasionally visiting Tower due to her odd hyperfixation on the little guy. And she's been able to stay out of trouble for the most part. Teehee.
Yeah, other than you two, especially Tower, sort of being lauded as the city's savior in a recent mammoth attack, I think, yeah, you guys have stayed pretty low profile, no big events. Um, but yeah, as we zoom in, you're in the captain's office. Birch is sitting there, this little raccoon, ringtail raccoon folk, big scar on one side of their face. All right, so you two, I need you to investigate a abandoned building we're having some strange reports from. Ghostly noises in the night, strange going ons.
Mm. Well, that doesn't seem too hard of a mission. What do you say, Tower?
Duh.
Yeah, just kick out the squatters. Nice and easy.
It shouldn't be too hard of a problem at all. You can trust us. Promise you.
Tower still has that fucking warhammer. He stole from that dwarf and then beat them to death with.
Lovely bar fight.
That was me stretching in real life, but just imagine she's doing that as she gets up.
All right. I'll see you two back here later.
No problem, boss. Well, little dragon, how's you say that after we finish this mission, we hit the tavern and order some high quality fish?
Tower nods.
Yeah, that's what I know.
Were we told where this fucking thing is?
Yes, it's on the south side of town. But yeah, we pointed out to you. As you're leaving, can I get a perception check from the both of you?
Gladly.
Of course. Perceive. And that's a 13. I rolled a 4.
That's a 23 for me.
Tower is
Modified
paying attention.
23, I mean.
Yeah, so as you two were walking away, there's this half-orc officer, quite a large, rotund man, bushy, unkempt beard, and he's bringing a rat man across the precinct. And how you walk almost directly into their park. The officer looks at you and goes, "Oi! I'm a detective here, mind yourself." "Oh, you two. What job are you on then?"
Trying to reduce the accent in my head so that I can reproduce it with actual words. Looking into squatters in south side of village.
You seem quite sort of know. Oh, all right. Have fun with that then.
Do I recognise this rat?
This is the orc talking. But yeah, on a 13, did you say? You don't recognise the rat man. Maxie, on the other hand,
I hope it's not Beefy. Beefy was my friend.
I don't think it's Beefy. But it was one of the rats involved in a certain drug deal gone wrong before.
Beefy's the only one left alive.
Then it's Beefy. I thought more of them lived.
No. 3 of them turned up, 2 of them died in the process.
Then it's Beefy. And he looks at you and goes, "Meh. Wouldn't trust this orc. Not good. Smells foul. Careful, you twos. People out for you. Did not do it."
You won't have to worry about us. We're cool. We're sweet.
Yeah, but the toxic ver don't think that. They don't like yous.
Tower does not need to be favourite.
Don't get stabbed in back by Orc Dagger. And he goes to kick the half-orc detective holding him.
Do I get the opportunity to do something?
Yeah.
Or am I just allowed to put the bottom of my shield between the two?
Go for it.
Do I have to roll anything or?
Well, he's gonna let's see how Beefy does. Oh, yeah, and on an 18, you are gonna have to roll something to block this.
Can I not use the raise shield feature to raise the shield?
What does that do?
It just raises my block weight, raises the armor class of the person wielding it by 3.
Okay. Then
So it would raise the armor class of hopefully the orc by 3. Because I'm putting the shield in the way.
yeah, unfortunately, it's not enough.
No.
Even with your shield not getting there quite in time, Beefy kicks the orc in his leg and goes, "Yeah, foul orc. Horrible things." The detective just goes, takes a second. You see this orcish rage come over him. It looks like he just wants to slam his head into the floor. He goes, "No, you've earned yourself a night in solitary, and you two can get fucked. Not much help, are you?" And they're going to walk off unless you want any more time with Beefy.
No, not particularly. Then I presume we head to the.
Yeah. And after about half a day of walking through the city, it's quite on the far side. You approach an abandoned looking building. You can see a trail of smoke coming up from inside. Clearly a fire has been lit recently or still going. Outside there is a cart with a metal box and some sort of strange glowing rock on the outside.
This is going to be a battle then.
Could be.
Do I need to log into the thing?
That might help, might not.
So, big building.
Big building,
Looks like there's
little
still
metal
fire
cart
going on
outside.
inside.
Yeah,
Right.
some sort of fire on the inside.
May Tower please roll perception to get a thing of the outside of the building.
Yeah, go for it.
Five. I'm specifically looking for potential guards and or entrances and exits.
Yeah, it looks like there's a front main entrance and a few windows around the side. It looks like some sort of warehouse. You can't. 25's quite high. Let me check that.
Passive stealth on the spooky evil monster.
Yeah, let me check what their level DC is for this. If Chrome wants to load. Ugh, hiccups out. Come on, Google Chrome. Please hurry up and load.
No.
We know that you can do it, so come on, let's hop to it. I think it's 19, so I think you pass anyway. Yeah, there aren't any obvious people hiding around here. But there's quite a lot of tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Probably only a few from today. They all look kind of humanoid.
Do they look like rat people?
They don't look like rat people.
No.
No, they all boots and shoes. Nothing that screams rat people. No rat people fur.
Okay, I would like Tower to approach the main entrance.
Lovely. Right. You stand in front of a large warehouse door.
Is this a map I'm allowed to see? Supposed to see?
You can see a map.
What's that thing behind me? The glowing thing.
Would you like to make an Arcana check? So there is a metal cart here, and on the front it's some sort of large glowing rock.
Sure, Tower would like to make an Arcana check to see what that is. Likely a 12.
Yeah, it's a large glowing rock.
Damn, seems magical.
Yeah, probably normal rocks don't glow. And this is where most of the tracks are. Not going from here to the building, but coming up to this. And there aren't a lot of wagon tracks. It looks like there's only been the journey to here and then it stopped. Right. Maxie, do you want to investigate the large glowing rock or
I want to
check
investigate.
see what it does?
I want to investigate the shiny rocks.
Go for it. Make me an Arcana check, or if you want to touch them, you can make a different roll.
I guess I'll touch them. I'm a silly goober because my Arcana is kind of pathetic.
Lovely. If you could make me a will save.
Uh-oh.
Give me a perception check.
Will save or perception?
Both.
Okay. So my will to live is apparently 19, and my perception is 25.
This, as you put your hand to it, not too worried about any ill effects. But there is what feels like a heartbeat. A very low,
What?
very slow sort of pulsing from this glowing rock.
Ew. Well, that's slightly not too right. Hopefully that's not alive. That'd be super gross. Little dragon, I found something kind of peculiar.
What might it be?
She then shows him the pulsating rocks.
I would like Tower to touch the glowing rock.
Ravi, could you also make me a will save?
God knows, Tower particularly interested in self-preservation today. Let's find out. Natural 20.
You feel fine.
With a total of 29 for a will save.
Wow, really good. Yeah, you can also feel this sort of pulsing from within.
Really tempted just to lick the rock.
Lovely. Do whatever you want.
Can I get a link to that so I can to the map so I can look at the map?
Yes, it's in Discord.
It's in the Discord. As it is. I'm currently still in the manor house.
Interesting. I can't believe you both saved as well. Alright. Yes, so there is a glowing rock that I think with the rolls you've made, you guys may be able to assume is an egg of some kind.
Egg. What's the other thing on the carriage?
That's just a large metal, you could maybe even say a cage.
Is there a window in the cage?
Yeah, there's one of the little like barred windows. It's currently empty.
Currently.
It looks to be a similar size to the egg next to it.
And in reference to this warehouse, windows. Are there many windows?
Yeah, so there are none on this thing by default. But yeah, there's a couple of little windows. I'll draw something cute below.
I would like Tower to approach the nearest window and look through it.
Lovely.
Does Tower have a badge?
Does Tower have a badge?
Do we get police badges?
Do you tell me?
Yes. Tower would like the police symbol engraved onto his shield.
There you go. We've got a couple of windows.
If he's allowed to have that, he would like his police. He would like the police symbol engraved onto his massive shield.
Absolutely. Why not?
Cool. So Tower would like to go up to this window.
Okay.
And stare through it.
What's your perception?
You want me to roll perception?
No, you rolled perception when you got here, didn't you?
Yeah, with like a fucking 4 or something.
We got a 25.
No, that was Maxine.
You got one when we got here to the outside. Right, roll again.
25.
No, roll again if you don't remember the roll.
Remember it now, yeah. I got a natural. I got a 25.
I don't know what you want.
Idiot.
Would you like to use the 25?
Yes.
Would you like to roll
Yes,
again?
please. If I can use the 25, I'd like to use the 25.
Right, so you're line of sight from the first window. Right. Yeah, you can see one little raccoon man in here. Raccoon woman, sorry.
Does the raccoon woman see me?
She does. You don't know if she's seen you necessarily at this window, but she was clearly cowering and hiding from whatever noises you'd be making outside.
Tower then doing this by the books because Tower is trying to renege on his previous life of crime still.
Good.
Tower knocks on the door.
Make me just a straight D20 luck check.
6.
Nobody answers the door. You think you can hear a few murmured whispers from inside.
Is the door locked?
Would you like to try it?
I would like to try the door.
Doesn't appear to be locked.
Tower would like to ready an action to raise his shield in case someone shoots at him, and then he'd like to, with his other hand, gingerly just swing the door open.
Okay.
Does Tower get shot at?
Tower does not get shot at. As Tower gently pushes into this room, yeah, you can see this raccoon person trying to scurry behind a table.
Is there light in here?
As a small fire.
Is that it? Is the place considered dark? Or
No,
dark?
that's considered like
focusing anyway.
Yeah, no, there's a fire. It's still lit. It's producing light across most of the room.
Tower would like to enter, sort of go out this far in, and just sort of lurk around, as if Tower's waiting for someone to make the first move.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, Tower, there is a raccoon woman cowering behind a table as you'll keep moving to be put the table between you and her if you're going to walk around.
Hmm.
The
You know what? It's all too quiet in here.
Tower is going to point out the woman cowering behind the table, but not say anything. Just point at this table with this woman behind it.
Huh? She's going to take a peek.
I assume you see the person behind the table?
Yeah, there is this little raccoon ringtail woman, and she just looks at you and goes, what are you doing here?
Oh, we were just here to investigate the building. What are you doing here?
Um, um, just staying here temporarily.
Oh, well, pretty sure this place is gonna get demolished in like a few weeks. You should probably get out of here before you get covered in rubble.
That's fine. We'll just stay here for a little bit longer then. Whilst we wait, and that's fine.
What is that carriage
Yeah.
outside?
What carriage outside?
The big green glowing rock.
No idea.
Tower would like to take a sturdy step forward, begin to rest their hand on the hilt of their blade, and goes, "Tell me the truth," and would like to make an intimidation roll.
Oh, roll intimidation.
What is my intimidation? I can't remember. It's been so long. It's +6. I'm gonna use my hero point. That got worse. I fucking hate every time I roll with a hero point, it just goes down. I rolled a 4, I roll the hero point, and then it goes down to a 3.
Can't think of a way of including this guy in this one shot.
Why not?
It would be replacing this lady.
Ow.
Yeah, Tower gets like a 10.
It was a gift from a friend. We're not quite sure what it is. This woman doesn't seem to be being 100% honest with you.
Is it that obvious? Do I not even need to make a perception?
Not at this point.
Building condemned. You cannot stay here.
No, we just need to stay here a little bit longer, though.
How long?
You watch her glance towards this open door. Few more days.
Not possible.
We sort of need to.
Abandoned buildings are dangerous.
No, we'll be fine. And I'm sure we could make it worth your whiles. Just waiting for a little bit longer. just a couple of days or so, and then we will be leaving.
The door the woman's eyeing, is it the one behind town?
The main door, yeah.
Are there any other doors?
Doesn't look like it. Sorry, some funny tab for me. I just we're just waiting for.
Does this woman look at the disheveled?
Not particularly.
Well, this place is clearly old and rotten.
Yes, but we're just here for a couple of days while we wait for our friends to show back up.
Why abandoned building? Why not tavern or home?
Well, typically abandoned buildings draw less eyes.
What are you waiting for?
I don't know if I want to tell you guys. You're quite scary.
Well, you think I'm scary? I'm just a little kitty cat.
Scary people are better allies than enemies.
I guess that's
Besides,
true.
we're here to help you, doll. If you need anything, then you just gotta let us know, 'cause it's our job to help out the community. We promise we're not gonna speak a peep to no one who might hurt you. Now, why don't you go ahead and tell us what's on what's on your mind, okay?
Well,
Does that count as a persuasion thing?
yeah, go for it.
Okay, that's society, right?
We do live in a society.
Nobody even said it.
Someone said so.
Uh,
Is that a society check?
No, it's persuasion. Stop you. Until people start responding when I sing Duran Duran's The Reflex. I hate this other joke.
it's a 13 on the society thing.
She just looks over at you and is. I don't think we can trust you. And I don't think you're going to help us. And I think, in fact, we'd like you to leave.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, doll, but it's kind of our job to investigate this place, and we had to make sure everything was fine. And if you're not fine, then we're not doing our job.
And at this point, you hear a ringtail man from the back. Like, oh, they're cops. There's nothing we can do. Just. I guess we'll have to do what they say. Hate dealing with the cops. Terrible people.
Well, that's a little bit harsh. I'm just a kitty cat. A
Could
little
be
dragon who
worse.
won't do nothing for you.
We could be bandits. Bandits do not conversate.
Yeah, last week I got this nasty gash over my throat because one put a knife to my neck before I could even start asking questions. You can still probably see it. Ow! Ow! It still stings.
People can be reasoned with. You don't follow your rules and don't have any wiggle room.
Hey, listen, if we weren't reasonable, then she thinks for a moment if she should even say that, but then just shakes her head. Actually, nah. We're not here to force you out of whatever poor situation you're in. We're just trying to, come up with a compromise. Because, well, the people we're working with don't want this building having people in it because that's problems for some other people. But we don't want you to be in a a bad spot. So if you just let us know, then we could probably give you the resources to help you. Simple as that.
Just waiting for some friends to come back so we can deal with our glowing rock problem.
Well, yeah, I saw those things. They were pulsating for some reason, like there was something in it.
You felt it move?
Oh yeah, it was like twitching all weird. Like there was like it was some kind of like bug egg or something, but I just kind of assumed it was some weird magical energy.
Well, no, that maybe yes, yes, it
Okay,
was
I
that.
know.
It was some magical energy.
Okay, I know that was like obviously nervous, but I'm still gonna roll a perception thingy.
Yeah, if you both want to give me perception, I mean, it's clear these people are not being super obvious, super truthful to you, but
Artificial 20.
21?
yeah. As you mentioned that this thing was pulsating and you could feel it, their faces have gone from sort of what annoyed that you're here to worried. Well, and they share a glance. The woman says, "Why don't we have a little drink to celebrate, and then we'll all head off together? How does that sound?"
Hmm. Hmm. Looks over a tower.
Um, that should take us right. Perfect time. Perfect time to be leaving.
You know what? I am a huge connoisseur of drinks. I make them all the time. In fact, it would be perfect if you showed me how you make your concoctions, if that's all right with you.
Concoctions? What do you mean by that?
Oh, your cocktails and your fruit
Yes,
juices.
yes,
You'd be
cocktails. Yes, of course.
yeah, I'd love to see how.
Tower was previously in their past life a bandit. Can I sort of attempt to deduce what these guys' deal is? Are they smugglers? Are they
What kind of law
illicit
check?
traders?
What kind of law check do you have?
My law is terrain.
Okay, what else you got?
I got bugger all apparently.
My lore is underworld for some reason. I don't remember why.
Why does a bandit get terrain law?
I don't know what the fuck you've taken away in your for. It's your character.
I'm a bandit. This is what they gave me.
Was there anything you can roll that would help you deduce this, or you can make a society check?
The society and diplomacy are both zeros, so it'll be the same either way. And that's a 10.
Yeah, I mean, maybe some sort of. It looks like they're waiting around for some sort of deal to go down. But it's kind of hard to figure out what it is. From like here. Cool. Snods, can you make me a perception check?
Perception check, gladly. That's a nat 20 plus 9, 29.
Yeah. And this woman goes to mix up a couple of drinks. They all look quite nice. And she puts a couple of drops of something extra into the two that she offers to you two. Here you both go. We'll all drink up and enjoy and celebrate our new
Um,
friendship.
do you mind repeating what she perceived?
Yeah, so she made identical drinks for everyone and then put about 2 or 3 drops of something else in the one that she's giving to you and Tower.
She's going to stop Tower from taking his and just say, little you see, little dragon's a little bit, hey, he's still on the youngest side, so I don't really want to have him drinking and anything foreign, if that's all right with you. I mean, I'm fine with taking a drink or two. You should see you should see me at the pubs. I can down a whole barrel if I'm feeling lucky.
Would it be a thievery check to swap the drinks while no one's paying attention?
Yep.
Okay, you do that, and if that works, and if that doesn't work, then I'll have Maxie do her weird infantilization bullshit she's doing with Tower again.
Yeah, Tao would like to wait until nobody's paying attention and then just swap the drinks.
Lovely. Make me some thievery checks.
Ooh. Triple natural 20.
You're joking.
Natural 20.
Yeah. Let's fucking go.
It's got a little dragon picture on it. It's a natural 20.
I was checking that wasn't the nat one.
No, it's not nat 1. That's nat 20.
Hey, that's definitely what it says.
So that's 22 for that, if you want me
Wow,
to.
it's a nat 20, isn't it? Cool. Cool. These people have to make some saving throws. Lovely. So as you all drink up, they have a laugh and say, so what were you sent here for, detectives? Why were you sent to just looking for squatters? Nothing else? No other news in the area?
No, we were asked to remove squatters from building and ensure the building was still structurally sound.
Okay. So, just bad luck. Yeah, interesting. And we've got other guests were gonna hopefully come. You see, they seem to be getting more and more tired. It's an 18 DC. They both fall unconscious.
Oh dear. I
Um,
knew that some people weren't good at holding their liquor, but I didn't think it was that bad.
and they are both. Wow, they are not doing well. Yeah, okay. Both these people just thud to the ground. Yeah, they were gonna come make a deal for our egg, and then just slam. That's there. You got a nat 1 and a 3 for the last save.
Cool. Have we been given shackles or handcuffs as police officers?
Yeah, you probably have shackles.
Cool. Tao would like to gently set the two in the corner so that they're shackled.
Lovely.
Because I assume whatever the fuck that is outside is probably illegal to sell. Especially if they're hanging out in a place like this to do it.
Yeah, I think it's a reasonable assumption for Tower to make here. You're not 100% sure what it is, but it can't be a good thing to be selling.
Tower looks over to Maxine with his big square helmet on and you can't see his face and just sort of says, "We should wait for other half of the deal."
I'm using a dice bot. Why can't I roll well? What are your passive perceptions?
19?
Fuck
Oh
yes.
shit! I forgot how to calculate that.
Plus your perception.
Yeah, but my plus 14 guy only rolled a 17.
Yeah, mine's a 19.
Yeah, I guess I just get fucked on
Power
this
is
one.
really perceptive. When
Yeah,
you
but he had
make
this
it.
guy had a plus 14. I don't think I'm allowed to re-roll it.
Okay. If he's a legendary creature, he could also have a hero.
I don't think there's any legal rules for me to give this guy a re-roll on his check.
No.
I'm not gonna cheat yet.
Not yet. No, that comes when we're almost dead and can't escape.
Absolutely. Jigs, you can hear the clanking sound of metal armor and metal weaponry just clinking along as you hear footsteps approaching.
Did we all sit round the fire to have this conversation before they got unconscious?
Yeah, probably close to the fire.
Because now that these two are safely unconscious in the corner, Tara is actually going to go sit by the fire.
Okay, which corner?
One nearest the door, probably up against the back wall by the window.
Cool. Yeah, so as you're sitting by the fire, you can hear the clink and clank of something approaching. This picture. Continue. Yeah. Is there anything either of you want to do? Are you telling your friend Tower? As this clinking and clanking gets closer and closer. Tower?
What?
Anything you want to
Hello?
do? Are you telling your friend?
Or was it Tower that heard?
Yeah.
I think you said, Minx.
No, you got 19, right?
Yeah, I got my passive is 19.
Yeah.
No.
This guy got
Oh,
a
if
17.
Towers heard it.
Yeah. So I
Oh,
was...
then Tower's gonna move up towards the door. I thought Tower didn't hear it.
No. This guy rolled really badly. So both of you can hear the clinking and clanging of metal weapons and armor approaching.
Yeah, and Tower looks to Maxine and goes,
Why don't you go on square?
I hear something.
Go on square.
No, let's go on the square.
Oh, the square's on lined up.
Square's on lined It's fine, dear.
It is fine. Okay, that's the future problem. Again, from outside you can hear this. You're not quite sure what it was, but it almost sounds like glass bottles being gently rattled together. Hello, policeman.
Meow.
It's time for you to die. You've made some very powerful enemies. And could I have you both roll a perception initiative as a strange creature, part goblin, part monkey, part robot? You're not 100% sure. Steps through the door with a gun attached to one shoulder, a small buzzsaw launcher, a buzzsaw, knuckle dusters, and some form of armor. Steps through.
Artificial 20.
Okay.
Little Tawa, you sure we didn't drink the wrong cup? I feel like I'm seeing shit right now.
The toxic verb wants its revenge, and they've hired the best.
But that's a 26 for me.
Lovely. Well, then you go first.
Yippee! Okay, so is it just this abomination we're fighting?
It seems to be just this abomination for the moment.
Is Tower allowed to look at the little thing and go, you look average at best?
Yeah. You look at this creature, and how much do you believe that?
What, this average?
Yeah.
I think it's too much of a fucked up mutant to be an effective fighting force.
Yeah, he has a really big gun.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. My shield is like 6 inches of steel. Get
It
fucked.
is a custom-built, extra-large firearm mounted on the shoulder of his custom armor.
It'd be a shame when I pick it off a corpse.
Literally says that only he knows how to fire this, and is completely inscrutable to any other person. But yes, Snods.
Jeez. Um,
So yeah, you're about 25 feet away from this guy. He's in the doorway entrance, so you're able to get to him within one stride. Easy.
okay, this might not be the best. Okay, I would like to use infectious enthusiasm first.
What's it do?
With an enchanted gusto, you encourage yourself to get things done and share your motivation with your allies. You gain a +1 status bonus to your choice of attack rolls, will saves, or charisma-based skill checks during the spell's duration. An ally who observed you casting the spell. I'm just going to screenshot and send you.
Go for it.
Too many words.
Is this guy supposed to be like a kobold or like a
He is a monkey goblin.
Here you are in DMs.
You gain an ally who is observed. You casting the spell. You do so you can take. So, Tower can choose to also gain a +1 for the cost of 1 action. Using the spell in a social situation is a faux pas. Interesting. Lovely. That's lovely, Snoddy. Strange policemen. Doing your funny things. My real big gun will kill you all.
I guess you'll just see her pulling out her tambourine because it says in my gear that she's supposed to have a handheld musical instrument.
Just the full
Um,
tambourine.
And then she will use infectious enthusiasm and just go, "Come on, let's go. Let's." God, how do I sound enthusiastic? You're not gonna get us this time. I don't know how tambourines sound.
Like
Woo!
a mixture of a drum and a set of bells. Snoddy, can I also get a luck check from you?
A luck check. Wait,
A luck
where's
check,
luck?
just a
I don't have that.
D20, just a D20.
Oh, just a normal 1d20.
Yeah,
Yep.
a luck check just means roll 1d20.
Actually, luck checks in the rules.
9.
Lovely. Nothing happens. No need to worry about that then.
Huh.
Anything else for your turn, Snobs?
Pardon? Oh yeah, right. I forgot I have one more star. Wait. She would like to then toss a dagger at this guy just to see how durable he is. 21.
21. Yeah, it doesn't hit. He just
Aw, man.
bounces off this weird metallic armor this man is in. Your weapons have no effect on me, police! And he's like spitting aggressively as he says police.
Dude, just fucking chill. We
Well,
get it. You have a complex.
okay. Tower, for saying that, he's going to shoot you with the really big gun.
I would like to use my reaction to raise my shield.
Okay.
My armor class is currently 26.
That's pretty high. 18.
18. Even without my shield, that would have missed. Tower has +1 full plate and a tower shield. A fortress shield, even, which is a tower shield but bigger.
He can't. He can't shoot that gun again this turn.
No.
You watch as he shoots it. He flies back like 5 feet, smashes through part of the wall, and it's just going to run at you, Tower. And it's your turn.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Oh, he was nice enough to get close to me.
Yeah, you can see these giant buzzsaw knuckle dusters whirring at your head now. Cobalt tonight.
Tower would like to use one action to be enthusiastically encouraged, or whatever that spell did.
You sure?
So I can get the +1 to my attacks. I then use my second action to draw my weapon.
Yep.
Tower decides to draw his.
Actually, you heard this guy approaching. If Tower would have wanted to, you could have drawn your weapon.
No, Tower's cocky.
Cool, that's fair.
He draws the Warhammer, and he's going to attempt to cave this dude's skull in with his final action.
Go for it.
Baby does a 25 hit.
25 does hit, unfortunately.
Lovely. So what's that? A D8 +4? Yeah, only. That is 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool. You don't have a adamantine or Orchilium weapon, do you?
No, it is just a normal
Warhammer. You smack into this armor and it absorbs a lot of the blow. You've got no power here, copper! And the chainsaw blade things buzz up again. Lovely. Then we are back to Maxie. What do you want to do, Snods?
Snods his dick for a second. Oh, I heard the sound of them taking headphones out.
Oh, have we not got Snods? Okay. Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna give glass water then.
Also, every time I hear the word Moxie, I think Borderlands character.
That's it. I think it's Max. It's Maxie, not Moxie.
Back.
Oh. Right, what do you want to do, Snods? Tower managed to land a single hit, but the armor seemed to absorb most of the blow.
I would like to have her cast another spell. That being. I'm going to use biting words. Sorry, I love this thing so much. Aw, it's only 16.
What, 16 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, 16 is not going to do it.
Ah, bollocks. Am I even allowed to say that? Whatever. None of my spells are 1 stars, so is this? I'm just gonna. I'm gonna dagger again. See if I can get any higher than last time. That's another 21.
21's not enough. You
Pardon?
can't pierce my armor.
Well, now you're just cheating.
Yes, why play fair with police? Scum of the earth.
Well, that's just cold.
Not wrong though. Very true.
Listen, past criminal to current criminal. It's only criminal. All I did was find myself a bit. Actually, wait, I'm not gonna have her talk too much right now.
Oh. Warhammer you can shove without a free hand.
Oh, that's really cool. What's your AC?
Mine
Yeah.
has a new turn started.
Yes.
It's going to be 26 because I'm going to use my reaction to raise my shield again.
Cool. That's a 28.
Oh, that's so upsetting.
That's the next one is going to be 25.
Misses.
Cool. We might as well make another attack in case he gets in that 20, but it's only a +4. So that's a 15 that doesn't hit. So you are going to take 2d6 plus 5. As one of these buzzsaws catches near your throat, you take 11 points of damage. You're also going to take 1d6 bleed damage at the start of your turn, which I believe is next.
Okay. 11 points, did you say?
Yes.
How much bleed damage do I take? Or do I have to roll that?
You take it at the end of each of your turns.
Okay. So Tower, in his infinite wisdom, is going to attempt a intimidating strike.
Cool.
Intimidating strike. So I make a melee attack, and if I hit, the target is frightened 1. Might not hit. 18.
18 does not hit.
So that's 2 of my actions, and my third action is just going to be a normal strike, which will only be a +7. And I rolled a 6 again, so I miss.
Lovely. Back to the top, and it is. Oh no, you take 1d6 points of bleed damage. Also, can you roll me a flat?
I wasn't going to remind you of that.
I just rolled a nat 20.
Please don't make me take 20
You're
points
not,
of
because it's a
bleed
d6.
damage.
I just wasted my nat 20.
2 points of damage.
You take 2 points, and you have to roll a flat d20 and beat a 15 to stop bleeding. Cool.
Still bleeding.
Yeah, I don't think you add anything to that fact. Cool. Back to the top. It's Maxi. Bleed. You roll.
Did I take
DC
any
15 flat check.
damage? Did I take damage at any point?
No,
No, they seem more interested in kicking my shit.
Towers seem like the scarier and better person to take out first.
I'm going to use telekinetic projectile. What things are considered projectile in this area?
Buckets, bits of wood, raw meat, bedroll. There's a strange metal mask on the floor somewhere. A collection of
Interesting.
cannonballs.
Ooh, well, I'm gonna
Unfortunately.
Oh, of course they're not
Ooh.
usable.
29 to hit.
Oh wow, yeah, 29 hits.
Yippee! Okay, and that will be 12 damage.
What damage does this thing do?
Bludgeoning.
Cool, that's physical. Yeah, once again, it smacks into this metal armor. He turns around and goes, "Gotta do better than that, police! We have lots of money to buy nice things, unlike you people."
Why don't you use your talents to help out people in your community? Hmm?
Really big gun! And say if your turn, Snods.
Oh wait, that's 2 stars. I have one more.
Does
Yeah,
that
you got
help
one left.
people in the community?
No, but he really wanted to shoot Snoddy with the really big gun after saying that.
Hmm.
So this
Uh,
guy seems to take no almost reduced damage from physical, right?
Yeah.
Almost out of irritation, she just tries to fling a dagger, but since it's the 12, I'm instantly assuming that doesn't do shit.
Yeah, it's just this armor is like it is a pretty shoddily built metal armor, but it doesn't. There is some sort of an energy going through it that's making him harder to hit, more agile, and has given him a giant gun. Then he's going to shoot at you, Snoddy, for 19.
19?
Yeah,
That just barely gets her because she has 20 AC.
So it misses.
fuck's sake. He just can't hit. He just can't hit with his big gun.
And that big gun isn't as effective as you.
Well, he's going to stab you then, Tower. No, 13. He misses. Turn over. You'll go, Tower.
So couple of questions. What size is he? In fact, it doesn't matter. I have Titan Wrestler.
I don't think you need it.
Am I able to pick him up and drag him to the fire?
You can try.
What
He
would
has
I need
quite
to
good
do?
acrobatics.
Would it be an athletics versus acrobatics throw?
Yeah?
Cool.
I don't know if this might use one of his. It might just be his reef.
Or if it uses his reflex.
So I don't know if he just gets a 10 on this.
26.
Well, if he. I'm gonna look at the rules because you might have just beaten him by default. So let's see. I've still not got all the rules down for this game. Grappling. Athletics check versus target's fortitude DC. His fortitude's only a 20. What did you roll?
26.
So you don't get a crit success. So the target is grabbed unless you move or the target escapes. Seven crates can you off guard and immobilized. You can attempt it. If you attempt it, you must make a DC 5. Yeah, there's this. I don't know if you can drag. Because you can push. Only because all of it says when you move, it goes away. What are you trying to do here?
So I have an ability called Sudden Charge,
Okay.
which allows me to move. It takes 2 actions, and it allows me to move twice my movement speed. And then, if I'm within melee range of a creature, make an attack.
Okay.
My plan was grab him, use my sudden charge to drag him over to the fire, and then slam his head into the fire as my melee attack.
Okay.
Am I allowed to do that?
As per the rules, no. If you can give me a athletics check, DC 22,
Yeah.
I'll let you do it.
Cool. So I only need to roll a 10 to make this.
What do you got? Plus 12. Not bad.
So I have put a lot into. I'm an expert in athletics.
Fair enough.
If I earned another hero point.
You guys have probably earned another hero point by
For
this
dealing,
point.
for dealing with those two little ones. Using my other healing point, that's a 12.
I
That's
honestly-
24.
I should just set up a timer in a 3-hour session to give you 1 an hour. Because I just forget hero points exist. Yes.
That's 24 to do that.
Lovely. So yes, you are
So I-
able to...
Grab him, like bear hug grab, lift him up, sprint towards the fire, and then just slam him down into the fire.
Cool. What damage do you normally do?
My melee weapon is a D8.
Cool. Do a D8 and then add a D6.
D8 and a D6, and this will be a fire damage? Or
No, D8s can be
Right,
slamming.
Okay.
D6 is fire.
So my D8 is 6 plus. Do I get to add my strength?
Yeah.
So 10 and then 3 points of fire damage.
3, 10.
So it's
Cool,
13
got it.
total.
I just did the maths total health and stuff because the fire seems
Quite effective.
quite effective.
Good.
Yeah, his armor does not protect him. Oh, you fucker! This is very policey of you. Yes, as you have set like half of his furry face on fire. Snods, you'll go.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, Tower
Hmm.
just picked this little guy up, sprint across the room, and slammed him straight down into a fire.
I would like to use Forbidding Ward for... Yeah. You ward an ally against the attacks and hostile spells from the target enemy. The target ally gains +1 status bonus to armor class and saving throws against the target enemy's attacks, spells, and other effects.
Okay, not bad.
Seeing Tower in this, doing his thing, she will. Okay, I'm going to use 1 diamond for her to get a little bit closer, like about 5 feet behind Tower, and then she uses Forbidding Ward.
You're using it on yourself.
Wait, it targets an ally and an enemy, so she's not using it on herself.
No, it's doing it for Tower. Lovely.
Cool. So now Tower's armor class is 24 without raising his shield.
Seems unfair.
Oh, by the way, Tower let go of this guy as soon as he was in the fire. Tower is no longer grappling this man.
Grimsby is very cute.
That makes sense. All right, Tower. A very angry goblin is about to make some attacks on you.
Oh.
Well, I think one of those hits.
10 is it over 27?
Yes.
Okay, that does it. Because when Tower raises his shield, his armor class against this guy is 27. Would you like a bit of my fudge stick?
No, I'm all right.
How much damage do I take?
You take. I'm just reading how persistent damage works. Sorry. You are going to take
I also
2d6
take
plus
bleed
5.
damage from the.
Wait, we had another one of your turns?
Yeah, I picked him up and chucked him in the fire.
We've had. Oh yeah, because he missed all his last sets. Alright, so yeah, could you roll a. No, not a d20 plus 5. Could you roll
Flat D20.
a flat d20?
14.
14 fails, you have to hit 15. And I'm just going to include that extra bleed in this one. So you take 13 points damage.
Right, that's fine.
How's Tower looking?
Tower is 1 point above bloodied.
It's not too bad yet. She'll go Tower.
Cool. If I shove him into the fire again, will he take the additional fire damage?
Yes. It's going to be a roll to hit now.
Yes. I believe the shove action actually requires a athletics check to shove.
Would you want to shove him through the fire, or do you want to keep smashing his head down into it with your attack roll?
If I can do that, I'm going to do that.
Well, I thought we were going for.
Cool, yeah, I'm just going to whack again with a hammer. Gnarly, bro. This is going to be pretty close. Does a 31 hit?
Does. It's not a crit.
Not a 31's not a crit?
No. Not at the moment.
So what? 1d8
Plus
for my
to hit.
melee? 12.
One off.
It's the same as my athletics.
Yeah, but one off a crit at least.
So same again. D8 for the weapon, D6 for the fire.
Yes.
The fire is only 1 point of damage, but the weapon is a 11 points of damage.
Ooh. Minus 38. Cool.
No, that's my first action of my turn.
That's your first action.
I'm going to attempt to hit him again,
Okay.
but I've got a lower.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what hit him actually. 5 is the multiple attack penalty, isn't it?
Yep.
Artificial 20?
No.
20 misses?
Yep.
What a bitch. And then for my final action.
What's your AC at the moment?
24.
Yeah, get fucked.
And then I shall use my final action to raise my shield, so my armor class is 27.
Cool. You take another d6 points of damage. So you're coming at me for a high AC while you're here being like, well, yes, mine's higher and I'm doing more damage than this guy.
I take 1 point of damage. Do I get to make the
Yes.
roll again? Cool. 11.
No.
Is there another way to get rid of bleeding?
I don't think so. I will just send it over to you so you can have a flick through of these brawls. And then Snod, it's back to your turn. This man is starting to look beat up.
Pretty
Yeah,
Okay.
he's not looking too bad, but his armor is starting to look a little bit charred and overheating.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to use biting words again.
That's an attack roll from you, isn't it?
17.
17 does not hit.
Aw, man. Okay, I don't know what I can do with 1 star. Okay, is a sling a gun or am I stupid?
No, a sling is like a bit of fabric you use to throw a rock really hard.
Oh. Oh, okay, then I don't need that. I'll have to like make her buy a weapon later because all she has is a dagger and a rapier for some reason. I don't remember why I gave her that.
Don't worry, with these new department fundings, I'm sure you could get a machine gun commissioned.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, you know, if this is what the police force has to worry about, men with armor suits, maybe you need to be speaking to Paradigm about getting some better gear.
convince Paradigm to equip us all with shotguns.
Oh god, I hope not.
Hmm. Gear.
I'm trying to look for a bleeding effect, but there doesn't seem to be.
Oh yeah.
No, it's
I
just
have those.
persistent damage that I sent you.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
persistent damage doesn't mention specifically
Tower.
bleeding.
No, it's just 1d6 bleed.
Hey Tower, how low are you?
Tower is visibly bloodied.
Yeah, see, it just says persistent square brackets type damage, where X is the amount of damage dealt.
Is it how many diamonds is it to hand somebody a healing potion?
To hand it 1.
Okay, because I checked my inventory. I have 3 minor healing potions.
Nice. It's a shame this guy doesn't do electric damage. I'm electricity resistant too. Which means I take 2 off of all electric damage I take.
If only you had a way to deal electric damage to him.
Tower, you are going to receive a small bottle with an orange symbol on it, and hear Maxie say, don't forget to drink your orange juice, wink.
You really make it sound like Maxie's like a reverse undercover drug dealer.
I mean, that was what we were before we became officers.
What would you not protect your? Would you not trust the protection of your life into a drug dealer and a foreigner that can't speak English?
Well, that was Yep, that's it for me. That wasn't that funny.
I'm really pissy, but I don't know if I can do anything about it.
I mean, if he wants to get to Maxie, he's got to go through me.
He really kind of does. He can try and shoot Maxie again, but he really wants you dead, and his best method of getting you dead is just to stab you with his claws.
He's got to make that call. Remember, if he moves, I'm a fighter, I get attack of opportunity. So if he moves past me to hit Maxine, I can.
That's
whack
it.
him.
He might. If it's part of that. No, there's nothing here that's got. He doesn't have any moves better
Then just
than
shoot.
just stabbing you with his claws. Because they've got a slightly higher chance to hit. So that's an 18.
I remember I
That's
raised
a
my
natural
shield on
one.
my last turn.
Cool, he misses. I don't know what to do.
You trip him. I just trip him into the fire.
He just missed every attack. He just can't. He doesn't have any suck spells, which is what the other people had. But you guys somehow beat them on an at 23.
Whose go is it? Yours. Is it mine? Oh, pretty shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and bash him back into the fire if I still can.
Pull out the fire.
Well, in fact, is this guy looking bloodied? No. No. then yeah, I'm gonna bash it back into the fire.
His armor is starting to look worse for wear.
A 24
Hits.
fire and melee damage.
Yep.
That is. Ooh, I rolled an 8 on my melee damage. 12 points of melee damage. 5 points of fire damage.
I think his armor breaks.
And I take the bleed damage.
Yeah. What'd you roll?
Do you want me to roll the bleed?
No. Roll your d20.
I'll roll my save. 12. Yeah, I found the save.
You take 4 points of bleed damage.
Cool. I'd like to use.
His armor overheats. Something pops and bursts. This gun explodes on one side. He just goes, "Oh fuck!" He looks
Indeed.
significantly less of a threat. The buzzsaw knuckles are no longer whirring; they're just sharp edges.
How much damage did I take again? 4. I'd also like to use my second action to neck that health potion. How much is a minor healing potion?
This is off topic and random. What farm animal would you keep as a pet if you had the resources for it?
Dog.
Dogs really farm animals. They get 5 hit points back.
Absolutely. It's like the second or third animal I think of for a farm animal is a dog.
I am just over bloodied again.
Nice. A sheepdog is a farm animal.
Yeah.
Okay, well, lives.
Pigs. Problem with pigs is they're not very useful, but they don't require a lot of space.
Either are cats, and we keep them on it.
Yeah, I don't know. The problem with pigs is I then feel bad when I had to kill them.
Well, you're not killing them, you're keeping it as a pet.
Yeah, but
So it would die naturally of old age, and then you can turn it into bacon.
yeah, but are you not supposed to eat them when they die of old age?
I don't know.
Did you know that
Do you
pigs
just
are more
put it down
intelligent?
when it gets a bit old?
Did
Yeah,
you
maybe
know
a
that
pig or
pigs?
maybe a goat?
Did you know that pigs are more intelligent than dogs? Like they managed to pass the mirror test.
There are lots of animals that are more intelligent than dogs.
Dogs are the perfect level of intelligence.
Yeah, because they are smart enough to do what you tell them, but not smart enough to do what they want.
Dogs are the perfect level of intelligence. We have pigs are way smarter, dolphins are way smarter, cats are probably smarter.
Yeah,
But
although you can train cats.
not really.
Yeah.
They're a lot harder to train than a dog.
Yeah, they're harder to train, but you can still train cats. I
And
know
then-
that because we used to have a cat that we trained. If you stood in front of the cat and pat your hands on your chest, the cat would jump onto your shoulder. Leela was
That's
great.
adorable. I haven't really trained my cat to do anything.
Training cats
She's
is really
too.
hard. We did it entirely by accident.
Yeah, whereas dogs have. You could just systematically train a dog very similar to how you can a person.
No, it turns out we trained her to do that because normally when you let her up on your shoulder, you then hand feed her. So when she jumps up on your shoulder, you then had to hand feed her or she'd jump off. But if you hand fed her, she would just stay on your shoulder all day.
Yeah, just like someone keeps feeding me, I'm not gonna move. Sorry, Maxie, this man's armor has exploded off his body. He looks barely dressed now. He still has 2 sharp, sort of bladed weapons around his fists. But the man's cockiness is gone, and this situation looks like it's turning around very quickly.
Maxie resists the urge to laugh as she just says, "All right, all right. I'm sorry about your toy suit, but we don't have any desire to kill anyone here. So if you just, stand down, then we won't have to hurt you. And if you explain your situation, then we won't
Not
even
in a
feel.
million years, copper!
Look, if you manage to explain yourself, then maybe we can finagle a way around of getting you out of charges, okay?"
No.
Tower looks directly at this little goblin thing and goes, "We can bring you in conscious or unconscious.
You'll
Your
never take me
choice."
alive, coppers.
Okay, by me.
It's like you watched one too many COPPA shows and thinks that this is how you're actually supposed to talk to one.
Tower is completely ready to stab this man.
I say, yeah. What would you like to do, Maxi? It's his turn next.
You know what? I would like to. Oh, I had blessed this entire time. I feel stupid. Okay,
Let's see you measuring your escape.
So there's a way of putting like a control click.
okay, let me read up on this one because this might be funny if she wins.
Does a trip count as an attack?
I don't know. So what?
She would like to make another. Ooh, wait, hang on. She would like to. She would like to use charm, and they must do like a will save. And it says they have to do a will save with a +4 circumstance bonus if you or your allies recently threatened it or used hostile actions against it.
Okay, definitely did that.
Uh,
So
myself
he
is
has a
my
will of 9.
wait, hang on. My DC is like it says my occult DC is 20 and my attack is a +10. I don't know which is the DC.
It would be the one that's just called DC. If it says your occult DC,
Yeah, they're the
is
same.
20.
So the DC is just your attack +10 by the sounds of it.
Attack +10. Um,
Because you said your attack was 10, didn't you?
yeah, my occult DC is 20 and the attack is +10.
Yeah, so the DC is probably just the attack +10 would be my guess. So I think that's probably
I
what it
get.
will be. And you
Okay.
said you got a +4 bonus because you beat his head in.
Yeah.
Okay. 21.
Okay, that very much fails.
I hate to do this, but do you have a +1 to your DC from Bless or that other effect that you are doing?
Oh right, I forgot I had that. I'm so stupid.
You might. I don't even know.
I think
What it is?
I think meat still beats.
Yeah, but I don't know if somebody has a +2 because of Bless and that.
Wait, hang on.
Somebody
Wait,
cast
who used
Bless.
bless? Wait, who used
I thought
bless?
you used Bless.
Oh, it was infectious enthusiasm.
So yeah, it's only a plus
Only a +1.
1.
Oh, and it was on me, not on her.
No, it went on her as well, but it's attack rolls, will saves, charisma based check, so it wouldn't have done this anyway. So it's fine. Sorry, you didn't forget anything. Yeah, he is able to succeed on this favorite throw because you guys kept kicking him, and he doesn't want to be your friend.
Aw,
You didn't
man.
want to be Tower's friend.
Half of this guy's face is burned from where Tower kept slamming his head into a fire.
Maybe he shouldn't have boasted about how his armor's resistant to my melee attacks and I wouldn't have had to smash him into a fire. This is his own creation.
And irritated, she just tries the dagger again, despite that never working, because that's only at 22.
22 hits. No, he doesn't have his armor.
Oh.
Ah!
Okay. That's 4 damage, unfortunately.
It's not nothing. Now he's got no armor. It seems to be a lot more effective.
smirk. After this session, I'm gonna make homemade fries.
Ooh.
Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. I just like chop up the potatoes and then put them in the oil. It might not sound too complicated, but as a failed adult, I take the smallest of victories.
No, making proper chips is like a real thing. It's not small victories. It's proper food. He is going to use escape route, which costs him 3 actions and lets him have 4 moves.
If he runs past me, I would like
He will
to...
be running past you first.
I'd like to make an opportunity attack.
Cool. What do you do?
Can I make an opportunity attack trip?
I believe so.
Cool. I'm going to try and trip him. I have to make an athletics check, and I think I have to beat his reflex DC.
You make a melee strike against a targeting creature. Sure, fuck it, go for the trip and we'll
I just want to believe this man. I believe it's the definition of trip is that I make a athletic skill check.
I think you might have had another opportunity attack when he shot his gun earlier. I didn't realize it was for a range attacks. But yeah, you would have got another attack on this man earlier.
Does a 19 beat his?
Beat his
I believe it has to beat his
reflex.
Doesn't say. Use your
Trip. When you use his weapon to trip, no. So I think yeah, rules is written. I don't think you're allowed to do this, but
Do I just smack him then?
yeah. So I think even though you can roll against SpecNet, I think strike. It costs the same actions as a triple attack.
But it isn't.
But it isn't, and it's one of those ones where I wonder if there is a separate thing where you can get. But yeah, if you want to just make a normal attack. No. Attack of opportunity can only be
Okay, so
a strike.
That's a 31 again.
31 is now a critical hit. Way better for you.
I know, right? And now that he's not got his fucking physical resistance. I rolled the absolute worst I could. That's still 10 points of damage. Ow!
Yeah, he seems to not be doing very good without his armor. Fortunately, he is now going to run.
Is the window open?
It doesn't matter. He goes straight through the window. Glass breaks, and he runs 100 feet away. I'll get you, coppers! Instantly, Tower, you know this man is a lot faster than you. If you want to chase him down, we can do that, but
You think we should go after him, little dragon?
you might be able to get some ranged attacks off early. He's got off the map. He was looking quite bad towards the end of that.
Are the bits of his armor still?
Yeah. There's this big gun. You have no idea how it works.
I have no. Tower has no idea how guns.
It doesn't
work.
matter if you knew how a real. Yeah, it's magic.
Tower watches this man bolt at like the speed of fucking light. He is too fast to chase. We should return with what we have found.
Fair enough. You doing alright though, little dragon? You got pretty nicked badly.
The blood is more his than mine.
If you say so, I believe you. You've gotten into way worse.
Tower is going to use his. How badly is Maxine beaten up?
I don't think she got hit at all unless I'm stupid and forgot.
Cool.
No, no, I think he missed every time he shot his fucking gun. On a crit, that gun did 3d12 damage.
Shame he can't hit shit with it.
I rolled 1 at 20 when I was rolling bleed damage for you.
Tower is actually gonna stop 5 seconds and do a medicine check on himself. What do I have to heal myself?
Medicine.
Yeah, what number do I have to roll?
15?
Cool, I've beaten that by considerable margin.
Okay. Look up what the medicine skill does and see how much you heal. You might have got your crit.
2d8. I got 17 plus 1 circumstance bonus from my healer's kit. Plus 18 plus 7, so it's 25.
What'd you roll?
I got rolled a 25.
So you heal 48.
48.
Unless you're an expert.
No.
So you heal 48. Pretty good.
Cool. Pick all the loudest dice. I roll better if the dice are loud. That's how this works. Have the morons come around consciousness?
No. No, they rolled a 3. They're unconscious for 3 hours. This has taken maybe 10 minutes. Those two are suffering.
Tower gets 13 hit points back. This cart, how big is this cart?
Probably about 20 feet by 10 feet by 15 feet.
Could
Enough to store like a large creature in this back area.
Could someone with a strength of +4 pull it?
Probably.
Cool. Tower is going to load up all the bits of the armor and weapons as evidence, and the 2 unconscious people into the back of the car.
Yeah. It's just going to load everyone up, carry this egg
Load
back.
everyone out and carry carts to the police station.
I thought you were going to need to have to do something with his egg to try and beat that guy in a fight. I had a whole thing planned, but
no, we just believe this man.
yeah, he was supposed to be a lot better. Yeah, Tower, you can absolutely start dragging this cart back. Yeah, I think a little distance away, you probably spot a couple of orcs quite far back in the tree line. And I think if any of them see just you guys leaving, they scamper away.
Cool. Tower looks over to Maxine and says, "Please go ahead to precinct. Warn them of what is coming."
Hmm? You want me to do what now?
Go back to police station. Tell them I am bringing. See if
All,
you can get horse or person to help.
all right, you just stay safe, all right, little dragon?
No, Tower is always safe.
Just walks away.
Yeah, Tower is going to continue to slowly drag this cart towards the precinct.
Alright, roll me a d20.
This is how many hours it's going to take Tower to roll this.
Oh no, this is to see if something happens while you're doing this. Yeah. At least on the surface, all seems good, Tower. About half hour into your pulling, Maxie is able to return with a couple more officers. One is in like a full bio suit, and a couple of horses.
Tower, this tiny little 3-foot kobold is dragging this 20-foot cart.
Did either of you touch the egg?
Tower does not say anything. Tower continues to follow.
Maxie?
Hmm?
One of the forensic officers is in full hazmat gear. As you return to the car with some horses, and she just looks at both of you. It's like, did either of you touch the egg?
The what now?
The giant pulsating glowing egg.
I did at one point. Why do you ask?
We might have to decontaminate you.
Oh.
We all know how much cats love bar.
Yeah. Well, it also depends on how long you touched it. Then this is in like a full hazmat gear here, very muffled voice. May have to shave some of the infected areas.
I only touched it with my paw to check what it felt like, and when it started twitching, I moved away. Hang on one second. You said it was an egg, right? What exactly is it the egg of?
I don't know yet. But it's green and it's pulsating. So it can't be a good egg.
Ah. Well, I don't mind you, decontaminating me. You're clearly taking this seriously.
Well, we never know. I mean, the state of things in the city, it could be a dragon for all we know.
A dragon. Wow.
Just make make sure we're all on the good side with this.
Are people helping Tower hitch up these horses?
Yeah. These are just your classic raccoon town guards. big Bobby style blue hats, bashing into each other as they get this set up. So what events occurred here? Who was trying to sell a mystery egg?
Howard's going to point to the two raccoon people he's put in the cage.
And you get a chuckle from this sort of half-elfin woodsman in a hazmat suit. And you didn't touch the egg.
Tower just does not answer. What she doesn't know can't hurt me.
Don't really at me. She does after that. Oh, I'm actually gonna have to get a drink. I'm so sorry. That's destroyed my throat. Oh,
Tower looks at the investigative woman and says, "Small goblin, come to pick up egg. We fend them off. He run before we could stop him. The equipment loose in the back belonged to him."
yeah, and she goes out in and comes out with a gun almost the size of her. It's like, and you said it was a goblin?
Hairy goblin with tail, but goblin size.
Hairy goblin with tail.
Gun was tied to shoulder.
Tied to his shoulder? It's very bizarre. But we'll take it in for forensics. And we'll try and figure out what this egg is.
If it is Dragon Tower, I think we should keep it.
Well, we need it for evidence. Because you haven't caught the guy. You didn't really have much of a description to go on, other than he was hairy and goblin-sized.
Goblin size. Hairy with tail like a monkey.
Like some kind of monkey goblin.
Tower just slowly nods, as if only just comprehending what those words mean.
Well, she just takes a pause after saying, well, I'm not exactly sure what you people have encountered. But yeah, depending what this egg is, I think you could very much be on your way to another promotion. Did the assassin say anything else? Was he just here to make this trade, or?
I believe mention of toxic. And that we had upset people.
The police or you two?
Not sure.
Interesting.
Sorry, my sister's being annoying. If I just ignore her, she'll go away.
Just wasn't sure what to react to that. She looks at you and goes, well, you might be due for another promotion, or who knows, but it seems you two might be being targeted by the toxic bear.
When aren't we being targeted, honestly?
Yes. It's sort of our lives.
Did Tower notice the two orcs in the distance?
Yes. They've gone by now.
Also spotted orcish scouts when leaving warehouse.
That will be the Toxic Ver. Not that we're racist. They could have been any orcs. But the gang is primarily an orcish gang. So I would keep your eyes out. Avoid going into any taverns primarily occupied by orcs.
Oh. Well, I guess that goes our plans for the fish dinner.
And I will look into whatever creature you people have touched or not touched. As the case may be.
Tower hopes its dragon make a good bed.
Yes?
Dragon's strong and fierce, and kobold natural friend of dragon.
Are you?
Tower believes so.
Okay. This woman seems very confused by this whole interaction.
This whole time, Tower has been wearing this big great helm, so his voice is slightly echoey, and you don't ever get to see the facial expression attached to things he says.
What? I guess I've got to congratulate you on a job well done today. And if the Toxic Ver have technology like this, and you just pulse his gun out again, then I'm definitely interested.
Please stop, it breaks my
Assassins seem like outsiders.
Yes, not an orc. No. Well, I'm a bit worried. Obviously, we've got some operations involving the Toxic Ver coming up. Maybe a certain lieutenant and detective need to be informed.
He was also not as good at job as he said he was.
No? Well, clearly, he's dead or escaped, and you lot are all living and alive. But yes, he was